Hello there you guys, Crystal here, welcome back to kind of a Sunday vlog day, Tiger's awake. I'm filming this on a Sunday. It's actually the 29th of April today, but I will be uploading it on the 1st, which I believe is a Tuesday. I thought it was a Monday for the longest time, because I have like a meeting thing on the 2nd of May, and for some reason I was like, oh, 2nd Tuesday, okay. And it's not, it's Wednesday, so I'm glad I know that. I'm gonna check my calendar again, actually, just because I'm... Yes. No. Yes. I'm right. Tiger, do you want up? Hey, buddy. Alright, Tiger's gonna join us for this vlog. He's gonna chill out. I also just shook my desk when I was rolling myself back in. Anyways, how you guys doing today? Tiger and I are doing pretty good, actually. Things have been very quiet this weekend. Mike isn't here, so it's just me, and I've been doing a little bit of recording and stuff like that. So far I've only been recording visiting Viewer Dream Towns, actually. I have so much... Whoop, don't bump the microphone. I have so much, pre-filmed of Kingdom Hearts that I'm just like, oh, I don't need to film that. And then by the time I go back to the game, I'm not gonna know what anything is or how to do it, so... Should probably film that. Should probably get going on that. Hi, buddy. What's up? What's up? Anyways, I hope you guys have had a fantastic month. I don't know where April went. All I know is that it was very cold and rainy here. We actually had snow, which is disgusting. Canadian spring is pretty much like a couple of days, and then all of a sudden it'll just shift into heat from like snow. It's weird. It is very weird. Thankfully, it looks like we're, you know, out of that period now and we're getting into the warmer temperatures. I'm still wearing a sweater because I'm just constantly cold. I don't know why, I always have been. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's been going on in that regard. Work has been going good for me. I've been coming home and feeling a little bit more energized. Now that may be because I've been drinking a lot of Red Bull at work, or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe I'm getting used to it, I'm not sure, but I've been coming home, I've been trying to stream a bit more during the week. Recently it's been a lot of Animal Crossing, which is good. I know you guys like it, but at the same time I want to stream other stuff, whether that be Stardew or maybe Kingdom Hearts in the future, I don't know, maybe some Wind Waker. That's a thing that's happening right now. I can't remember if we had already started on Wind Waker during the last vlog. It's been... Oh, there he is. It's been a while. It's just weird. I don't really remember April going by, to be honest with you. Other than the cold weather, it just kind of... Like, my birthday's at the beginning of March, and I remember doing the March vlog. But those two, like, days seem very... Wait. No, yeah. No, I remember doing the... It would have been the April vlog? Now I'm confused. Oh dear. Okay, whatever. I do remember doing a vlog, and I remember doing a vlog also around my birthday, so I know that those aren't the same. This cat, you guys. This cat, oh my goodness. You are the cutest thing. Or, you know, so says any animal or pet owner. They all think theirs is the cutest, but I mean, come on, look at him. He's like, no, don't look at me. But yeah, this month just kind of flew by. In terms of, the stream, everything has been going fantastically. We've had a lot of new people come in and say hello, which is great. I do appreciate everyone who comes by, whether or not you're talking in chat. I don't really mind. Lurking is awesome as well, and it's still very much appreciated. Why? Why? You're not a dog. Please, no lick. Yeah, the streams have been really good. I've really been enjoying streaming stuff other than Animal Crossing. At the same time, I've also been enjoying Animal Crossing. I get a lot of, generally good vibes from chat when I'm playing Animal Crossing, and when I'm playing other games it's very interesting because we'll get new people in who, like, maybe don't like Animal Crossing but like other things, so it's just interesting to introduce new members into the community even if we're not all interested in the same games, which is kind of what I'm aiming for. I don't really want to be a dedicated Animal Crossing channel, I want to be a variety channel. focused on Nintendo, of course, still, but yeah, that's been pretty fun. YouTube-wise, visiting viewer dream towns, I'm catching up on that list really quickly, like faster than I thought I would, mainly because a lot of people's towns weren't, their town tree wasn't big enough and no one listens to me. At the same time though, it's kind of a blessing in disguise because that list has kind of been looming over me for the last year or so. And it's a little bit stressful, not gonna lie. I find the list, like the concept of the list, very stressful because I look at these towns, I look at these names, and I'm just like, you've been waiting on this list for so long and I've been letting you down because I haven't been filming fast enough. I'm sorry, was I breathing on your ear? Was I bothering you? So yeah, I'm gonna do a separate video for my announcement for visiting viewer dream towns, but just to give you guys kind of like an update on what I'm thinking of so far, which is not fully fleshed out, it's not thought of completely yet, so please take this all with a grain of salt. I plan to- ooh, please don't hit the microphone, buddy. I plan to kind of do away with the list concept for visiting viewer dream towns after episode... I say 200, it's not going to be 200 because there's so many people who've been taken off the list because of small town trees, so it's going to be like 190 something. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Currently it's like 196, I think. Which is kind of weird. Hey, buddy. Actually, no, it's lower. Anyway, it's not 200, put it that way. What I've been thinking about so far is to try and do, still visiting viewer dream towns, but we're going to be doing it live on stream, for two purposes. One, visiting viewer dream towns, I know a lot of people say it says it like puts them to sleep or it relaxes them. It does the same thing for me. I'm usually can film like maybe 2 episodes, so that's 4 towns. That's 3, 4. I know how to count. I can usually film about 4 towns, 2 episodes, and then I start to get tired and I get just lethargic and I'm just like, I don't need to film anymore. When in reality I really do, because that list is very long. So yeah, I feel like if I do it on stream, on camera, live, I'll have you guys talking with me, and yes, I may not be 100% focused on the town, I might be laughing at someone's joke in chat, I'm looking at you random, or something like that, and I might not be 100% focused, but at the same time, I'm hoping to be a little bit more energetic, a little bit more just up. That being said, I still want it to be super relaxing, I still want it to be very calming for those of you who maybe had a hard day at work or school, or you just want something to watch to chill out before bed or something like that. Like, that's still kind of what I'm aiming for. But yeah, with that. The other reason, though, is doing it live would kind of eliminate the list. What I plan on doing, and this is still very much up in the air, is taking Dream Towns live from chat, so people would enter into a draw, for example, and I'd maybe pick like 3 people per stream or something like that, and I would visit their 3 towns, and of course, the whole town tree size, I couldn't really regulate it at that point, so it would be, I guess, open to anybody. That's kind of where I'm like, because there's a lot of towns where, or at least I used to get a lot of towns where there wasn't very much in them yet, because people hadn't worked on them. And it's not really that interesting to watch. It's like, you know, everyone has been there at some point, pretty much, and everyone wants to see what you're going to do with it, not what everyone has already had. And by that I mean like the basic town and like, you know, the 7 or 8 villagers you start off with, like that sort of thing, right? Although by the time you get the Dream Suite, you usually have a little bit done at least, I guess. But that's kind of where I'm going with it so far. The other downside to doing it live is I have actually had a couple dream towns suggested to me where I've gone in and they've had maybe not so pleasant imagery or, you know, cussing or swearing from the player characters, and I don't mind it personally. You know, I'm an adult, I don't care, I swear personally, whatever, right? But there are children who watch the channel, and I try and keep at least a PG-13 kind of rating for the channel's content, right? Like, I might swear very lightly here and there, but I try not to personally. So if the towns aren't being, you know, pre-filmed, if it's live, I won't have the option to kind of censor any of that out or completely cut it out entirely. So it's kind of a weird balance there, and I don't really know how I get around that, or if I would bother getting around that, or if I would let it through on Twitch and then edit it out after, and when I upload it to YouTube, which of course I will continue to do. But yeah, that's kind of the way I'm going right now. I think theoretically people might enjoy that option more, at least I hope they would. You would also have the chance to call me out live when I say a villager's name wrong. I wouldn't have all that, obviously, post-production editing, like the villagers' names going on the screen, or the villagers' names in red when I get them wrong. I'm getting cat hair up my nose also. This is a bad idea. Why are you here? But yeah, it's kind of where I'm going so far. I think closer to episode 200, I'm gonna make like an official update on Visiting Beardring Town's video for you guys to kind of lay out what I'm thinking and official plans, because as I said, this is all very much me just thinking about it by myself, and I haven't, like, you know, asked any of my mods their opinions yet and like that kind of stuff, because generally when I do stuff like that, like big things, like for example, when I implemented the town tree size thing, I spoke with the mods first. I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Because I don't know, I find it really, it's just really helpful to be able to bounce ideas off of people and have them be able to speak from, like, you know, from a mod's perspective, but also from a viewer's perspective, right? Because they all watch my channel. Or at least they started watching my channel and now they're like, I just mod for you, who are you? Like, no, I'm joking. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going so far. In terms of other stuff on the channel, Kingdom Hearts, I need to get through that, because apparently it's coming out, Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean, later on this year, and I had a goal of doing all of the games on my channel. I don't know if that's gonna happen by the time it comes out, but even if it doesn't, I'd rather play it through personally, privately first, and then record it for you guys, so I'm not really that fussed. That being said, I'm kind of tempted to stream part of it, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I'm very... Kingdom Hearts is difficult, okay? It's one of my favorite series, but unfortunately I don't really know many other people who enjoy it quite as much as I do, or at all. And like, I've maybe gotten one person to play it and enjoy it, and that's it, right? So like, one person personally, by the way. I know a couple people in chat have actually tried the game out and enjoyed it, and that's fantastic, and I'm so happy, but yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't even know, man, like, Kingdom Hearts is still my favorite game series ever. I think I'm just kind of in a down point, because as much as I love the series, obviously there are entries in the series I like more than others, so I'm currently doing a game that I'm really not a big fan of, but I still want to cover it, because it's just, I don't know, it's a goal. I'm stubborn. I'm just stubborn, I guess. I could cover all my favorite games and be completely happy, but meh. Oh. He's probably gonna try and climb up on the desk. Yep, there he goes. Please don't knock that over. In terms of Wind Waker, that's been going really well. I've had a lot more interest in it than I thought I would, which means a whole lot. There's actually people who come in who don't even really like Zelda, they just want to hang out, and that means the world to me, because I'm like, you could go watch any other streamer right now and you're sitting here talking with me, even though this isn't your real game of choice. Like, it's still very nice. Of course, I'll still get questions, like, you know, pretty much every stream. When are you gonna stream Animal Crossing? But I think I stream Animal Crossing more than anything else, so I think I have a pretty fair balance in that regard. Oh, nobody. In terms of the next stream Let's Play after Wind Waker, because I do want to try and wrap that one up within the next month. That's kind of my goal, is to not prolong it too much. I would like to do Pokemon Heart Gold. That's kind of been a game that I've been in love with for years and years, and it's something that I've wanted to film for years and years, so it'll be really exciting. I just have to figure out how exactly I'm gonna work that, because as you guys know, I have the 3DS capture card, and I can capture DS games in that. The quality is really bad, though. It's really, really bad, and I just... Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of... I look back at my older videos and I cringe at how bad the quality is. But then again, I know in a year's time I'm probably gonna look back at this video and be like, oh, your sound sucks, or your camera quality sucks, or you're not in focus enough, which I think, no. I feel like this is more in focus than I am, but actually I think Tiger might be more in focus than I am, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine by me. But yeah, streams have been going really good. Personal life things have been going pretty darn good as well. My friends are actually just getting out of, like, their schooling now, so I have a whole bunch of friends who are in, college currently. Generally college. So they're on summer vacation, and I'm super jelly, because I don't get that this year. I have actually, I don't know if it's today, or if it would be on the 1st or the 2nd, but I'm coming up for my 1 year of full-time employment. And it hasn't been at the same company, but I have been working full-time non-stop for the last year. I miss summer breaks. I miss, like, week-plus long breaks without having to take vacation time. That's what I miss the most, funny enough. This next weekend, actually, I do get a break. I took next Friday and next Monday off, because it is Mike's birthday. He did the same thing for me around my birthday at the beginning of March. So we're just gonna have a fun weekend. We're probably gonna watch the new Avengers movie, go out for dinner, go to Dairy Queen because that's been a long time coming, and just see if we can hang out with some of our friends, and that should be pretty fun. I already got him his birthday gifts, so that's out of the way. Mike and I don't really... The day of birthday tends to be like more like celebratory, like dinner or cake or something like that, but like the presents aspect we generally give each other early, I've noticed. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'm just looking forward to having 4 days off, to be honest with you guys. Saturday stream might be a little bit different time than usual, just because that is his actual birthday. But I do want to stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so that'll be 4 stream days in a row for you guys. I don't think we're going to stream Animal Crossing more than once. I just want to have it on Sundays and leave it at that, and then give myself some time to stream maybe some Wind Waker, maybe like a Saturday, Monday thing, and then Friday Mike and I might play a game together or something. I'm not really sure yet, but all I know is that I would like to get through Wind Waker, as much as I'm enjoying it quickly, just because I want to move on to other games, because I take forever to finish games. I just noticed this. Oh, actually, speaking of finishing games, Ni no Kuni 2 came out at the end of March, I believe. Not 100% certain about that, but I finished it this past week, and I loved it. I loved it so much. If you're a fan of Studio Ghibli, if you're a fan of just JRPGs in general, it's a really good game. It is very easy. I don't count that as a bad thing personally. I just kind of like to enjoy games. I don't really want to struggle. I just want to enjoy games. I don't want to get salty at them, right? Too much. So that game was fantastic, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. It took me about 40 hours to beat it, but I was also doing like side questy type stuff and that kind of jazz. Look at this cutie. Look at you. Oh my goodness. But now the issue is, I don't usually finish games. I have a really weird habit of when I really like a game, I will not finish it because I don't want it to end. I nearly did it with Final Fantasy VII, I nearly did it with Kingdom Hearts, which I'm glad I didn't. I've done it with Final Fantasy 15, I've done it with Persona, I've done it with so many different games that I don't even know. So yeah, it's just, it's kind of weird, because I feel like I have like an empty void in my life now, because I used to come home from work every day, and like, you know, if I wasn't streaming, I'd just literally sit there and play Ni no Kuni every night. and now I don't know what to play. So I actually started on Skyrim again, because I've gotten very far in that game, but I've never beat the main storyline. I just ran around doing side quests. The issue with Skyrim, though, is I know that you can play in third person, but I find it a little bit easier in first person. The issue is I get nauseous. I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but in games that are a little bit more realistic and in first person, I have a high tendency to get nauseous. It sucks. It really does suck. I did the same thing in Fallout as well. So that's been kind of putting me off of it. And then I also tried a game that I've had in my Steam library forever now, called I Am Setsuna. It's by Square Enix, and it's pretty much kind of like a classic JRPG. No real voice acting or anything like that just yet, but the soundtrack is what's kind of keeping me hooked on it. It's like this gorgeous, I think it's pretty much primarily piano, and it is fantastic. I like it so far. The issue is the game is so, it's very, not dark as in like grim, it's dark as in like, the game is, what are you doing? That didn't look comfortable. The game is kind of set in like a winterish, oh, I hit my microphone, a winterish area. So it's constantly snowing, everything's a little bit dim, and the piano music as well, it puts me to sleep. So I think that's gonna have to be my new nighttime game, and I'm gonna have to find something else to play. Yeah, pretty much. I've also been working on something else. I actually was just working on it before I started filming the vlog. I've had a good number of requests from people to play the original Animal Crossing or one of the older Animal Crossings on stream, and I set it up so that my old GameCube was hooked up right now, and whew, it hasn't really aged well, has it? I have such fond memories of that game, and looking back at it now compared to like New Leaf or whatever, it feels kind of sad, you know? So, I have that hooked up. I may or may not do that stream today. You guys will know by now because that stream will be uploaded, because this is going up not today, but in the future. But yeah, hopefully that goes well. Hopefully people are okay with that. I know there's a lot of people who are a lot younger in the channel who might not have even seen the original Animal Crossing. I know a lot of people started on City Folk and even more on Wild World, so I don't know how many people would go all the way back to the GameCube, but that's my childhood, so I kind of want to relive it. Fun fact, actually, in the town I have on that current memory card, Bob is in that town. We're gonna be starting a new town if I do that, but yeah, Bob is there and I was kind of creeping on him a little bit. Speaking of creeping, Mickey and Simba in the background over there. Whoop, no, whoop. There. They're creeping. And also ignore the garbage bag on the floor. That's just, it's not a body, I swear. No, it's old textbooks from college. I'm actually finally getting rid of them. I kept them around for like 2 years because I was like, oh, maybe I'll need them. I'm not gonna need them. They were under my bed for the longest time and I kind of got fed up, so I am in the process of throwing them out. I would sell them back or give them to somebody, but with my program, the books update so often that, like, those books are severely out of date, so not worth it. Not worth it. But yeah, I think that's about all I want to talk about. I've rambled on for like 23, 24-ish minutes, so that's a thing. So anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic May. I hope it's warm and sunny and nice for you guys. Hopefully not too hot if you don't like the heat. If you don't, by the way, send it my way. I like heat. I like the warmth. I'm a cold person, so I need to be warmed up. Tiger also would appreciate some sunshine, so he could sleep in some sun patches maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming in the next 2 hours, so I hope you guys are fine with me ending it here. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.